Hello everyone, this is Satan, the Team Omega, and in this moment I want to show you the gameplay of the monk on 2 players, playing with another monk, a DPS monk, aside. In this case, we was running for the pushing for the rank 1 or 3 with Kitos, and we got a really bad maps. was good enough just for the clear, but wasn't good overall. It's not the GG map, but okay. The reason of this video is just give some advice about the gameplay of the monk. First of all, you need to take care about your gears. Always have good heal gloves, potions, bonus. Have a good pickup, just to make it easy. Just pick up the gloves, always help, and pick up the Rift Guardian gloves, always help too. The gear is and the skills is almost the same as the last patch, and the previous patch is exactly the same. It's nothing different. So you don't need just to get a new items or something like that. It's exactly the same. Probably the biggest difference is the DPS and the playstyle. You don't need to look for the specific spots. Just get the best spots, and pull everything. When you play with them as the only super monk, you need to get all the whites, the archers, the range mobs, and try to make everything into the right spot. And especially in this setup with the DPS monk, you need to look for the Oculus spawn. Did you see that golden circle ring on the ground? That is the Oculus spawn. When you kill something, you get the 85% bonus increase damage, and that is you are looking for. Did you see there? It's a Oculus spawn to the right, and you move the sun into closer to the Oculus, so the monk can TP into on the Oculus spawn. Other thing is really important is never miss the sank. The inner sanctuary is the reason why the DPS monk can stay alive. Usually the DPS monk can survive one arcane beam. It's not a big deal, but hard to be too. But if you lose I don't know, half of seconds inner sanctuary on the moment of the arcane beam, the DPS monk will die. That is 100% security. The DPS monk will die. We're talking about pushing. This is the same for 3 or 4 players. The monk probably will die if he's not on the sank, losing the damage against the arcane beams. And sometimes that happens too with the ice explosions or the fire chains. Fire chains is really heavy damage too. Well, in this situation, especially when you are pushing, you wanna aggro, make the elite follows all that you can. If you see here, it's not that good progression. It's not that big open areas, and it's not easy to make follow the leads, but even with that, Kito's DPS is really high, and we can clear maps like this. Other thing, when you are the only supers, you need to wear the Nemesis. I will talk more about the Nemesis on the next moment, with the next pylon. In this case, I want to show you how to take the range, guys, and try to pull it. There's another key about it is the mobs have the pull resistance. Here's the pylon. We see that this was a teleporter, fast desecrator. Desecrator is one of the affix that the monk get hurt. The monk need to move every few seconds just to get out from the desecrator spawn. So in this case, we don't want to get a yellow, a bad yellow, and just leave the pylon. We don't need that's new ads. So we just kill the blue here and keep going. Sometimes the lag, the ping, make you drop the Zmonk. Is really important, the communication, or the whirlwind or teleporter. Do you need to always take care about when you are fighting a teleporter mob, just to don't stop attacking the last second when you are going to put the sun down. I don't remember if in this run we got a teleporter case, but always when the mobs is moving a lot, you can TP out and put the Zmonk out of on the group of the mobs. And here's a teleporter, but I wasn't using the shift attack. Just use shift, attack there, and everything's going to be hurt and generate. But in that case, you can see me just TP into the blue, and that sometimes can make you fail the Zmonk. The other thing is use a lot the shift. The shift is the first stand attack, and when you see some mobs, yes, it's far away from you, but not that far away from the lead. Just, I don't know, do 2 or 3 steps and shift cyclone, and that's going to pull everything. There is a whirlwind, and in that case, I just wait the whirlwind just to drop the Zmonk again. That the little details can make the difference on a high clear. It's really important just to practice that, and the archers, the range pull is really important, because the archers, in this case lurkers, do a lot of damage when they're really far away. If you can pull it, you give more area damage, and of course you can kill it. On the conduits, we got the conduit on the last moments of the rift. You can see the area damage from the archers that they pull. I will talk about it later. Well, what are advice? Let me think about it. Well, the picket radius in that case give you more speed. It's speed and worth on the bat spawn. Here we got the speed and a battle lead. Did you see that, guys? For instance, some ghost that you're not going to kill because they move a lot. So it's more about just to see if you see it was an burial. He found an burial, and we can see their king beans on the top floor. That's, I don't know if we want to fight it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's 5 packs, and burial is always good, and you need to make decisions. Sometimes the elites have really bad affixes, and the monk can die. When you're playing with the witch doctor have problem with electrifier. Electrifier hurts the witch doctor a lot more than arcane beams. The monk get more damage from the fire chains and arcane. The witch doctor get damage from the fire chains, but it's not that big. The problem is the line damage, usually on the witch doctor. Well, the other thing is always the white mobs, the trash, die really quick. So you have a lot of moments like this one. You are fighting the leads with nothing else, and you need to communicate with the monk just to let you know when he's on the fire cycle. Just to use the fire cycle and go. And in this case, we did that. Use the fire and go. Always take care about the heal of the monk. You don't need to go into the corner now. Just try to get everything in and fight it on the better spot that you can find. It's really different with the witch doctor. The witch doctor can move. A few advice about how to play with the witch doctor running the monk is see when the witch doctor use the spirit walk, and after that don't move from the witch doctor. Really don't move from the witch doctor on the big density, because the witch doctor can move, have almost 7 seconds cooldown just to move again. Okay, just enjoy a bit the GG Reef that we got. Was really bad. This is a good mob type, but not big density, not big progression mobs. Always take care about the monk when he's aggro. Usually let the DPS aggro for you most of the time. The only exception is when you are on shield. When you get the shield, just go for everything. And leave the DPS just doing DPS. Well, some advice about the power. When you're pushing, try to always save the power. Power is a waste unless you get 3 elite packs. I mean 2 packs and the power. It's a waste if you don't save it for the Rift Guardian. Okay, in this case, I use the heal glove just to heal the monk. Electrifier and Earth is a lot of damage, even for the monk and more for the witch doctor. For the witch doctor, usually is a skip this elite, but in this case, just I need to pick up the glove just to heal more the monk. It's really important, just the pickup for that. I'm running the random logget for that. Okay, this rift is going to the end, so really close to the end. We got the conduit, I remember here. For the conduit and blue, here is the moment. Just make everything pull in. It's an arcane. Just get the conduit. Don't waste the time. And in this moment, just it's really important. On the conduit, never go away from the monk. Never go away for the DPS. If you are running barb, this advice overall. If you are running a barb on the of 3 or 4 players, never go away on the conduit. This was the moment. It's a problem because it was an explosion close into the yellow, so we waste the 2 seconds of conduit needed. And that in that case, I was talking about earlier. I pulled the archers just to get every damage. A few more tracks. I remember it was about to 98%. Kito told me. Need 2% more. Well, you can see the Rift Guardian fight in this case with the monk is really simple. It's not a big deal for the monk. Just if the Rift Guardian do move, you can do all the DPS that you can. In the case of the Witch Doctor, it's a bit of the difference because you usually want to save a pylon for the Rift Guardian or want the Rift Guardian with ads, because the ads give a lot of DPS for the Witch Doctor or the Soul Harvest. Soul Harvest, and sometimes when the mobs die, you can spawn gloves. If the Witch Doctor is running the gloves one, always help. But in this case, the Butcher, a man carver, you only need to save the blinding flash when he's going to just charge. That big smash usually don't kill the DPS. It can hurt a lot. The DPS need to worry about it, but the DPS have Serenity or Spirit Walk, and he can avoid the biggest match. But when he charge, he can move really far away, and you want to prevent all that kind of attack that make the mobs. So that is the same with the other guys that move a lot or can TP away. And talking about the Son to Cal sometimes walk away. You need to flash in that moment. There is Leoric, Crusader King. Always do an animation when it's going to TP out. Just prevent that. Well, there is another kind of damage that you can prevent. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed this. This was the rank 1.